Okay, guys, so basically for today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making Jalen Brunson the greatest New York Knick of all time. And to do that, we are just going to win them a championship. I think I'm going to keep this core alive. I'm not going to trade anyone, so I think I'm keeping Brunson, Cat, OG, Mikal, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, McBride, Achua, Campaign, Tyler Kolek, Delon Wright, Landry Shamet, PJ Tucker. I think I'll keep the rest of them. Yeah, I'm probably I want to play the bench a little bit more. But I think for now it should be fine. So we're just going to start off at the start of the season. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simulate until the trade deadline. And then once we get to the trade deadline, I'll take a look at the stats and the standings. And then from there, we'll go to the awards. Okay, guys, so here are the awards. I'm not really going to go through it unless one of our players wins. But we went, I believe we were first in the East. Yes, we were. So we were 60-22. And we are facing the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. So right now the current roster is looking pretty good. Jalen Brunson is averaging 29, 3, and 6. Cat's averaging 21, 11, and 3. Mikal's averaging 23 and 3. Hart is averaging 10, 9, and 6. OG's averaging 10, 4, and 2. And a couple other guys like Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride, Precious Achua, Campaign, you can pause for their stats. So I'm just going to take it game by game. Game 1, 76ers win. Game 2, they win. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm going to simulate with SimCast. A bit of a close game here. About 2. Okay, we take the lead. And I believe we're going to win this game. We win it just by about 4 or 5 points. Mikal with 33, Brunson with 21, Towns with 19, Precious Achua with 18, Josh Hart had 13 points, and good contribution from the bench. So now we are looking to tie it in game 4. We are down 2-1, remember, so I'm hoping that we can win this next game. We're up by about 30 or about 20-ish points. We're going to take this game. I think that's nearly a 38-point win. So Mikal had 34. I like how Mikal is stepping up, actually. He's playing quite well. Last game, I believe he had like close to 32. Now he has 34, so that's pretty good. Cat had 31 and 20, an absolutely monster game. Jalen Brunson had 27. Precious Achua had 15. Hart had 13, and again, good contributions from the bench. We now tie the series up at 2-2. Sorry. I'm going to simulate because game 5 is a very important game, and it looks like we might lose this game. We're down by quite a bit, about 15-ish points, and it looks like we will lose this game. Yeah. So Jalen Brunson with 37, Mikal with 31. Cat needs to step up a little bit more. 1 of 5 is not going to do it for us. 16 and 11 for Cat. Mitchell Robinson at 15 and 10. Precious Achua with 10 and 5. So a lot of forward play in this game, but not a lot of guard play, mainly because Brunson and Mikal are carrying, but I need Josh Hart or some of the guys like that to step up. So the 8th seed is taking us to game 6 right now, and it looks like I'm hoping we do not lose this game, but we're down by about 6, and we end up losing by 6 points. So, yeah, Cat stepped up in the wrong time. He should have stepped up last game, but he had 40. Brunson had 36, and Mikal had 34. Our team played really well, but sadly we were unable to make it to the finals or even past the first round, actually. So that's quite a shame. But yeah, Philadelphia ended up going to the conference finals. I believe if we beat them, we could have made it to the finals. But anyways, draft lottery here. I don't believe we have a pick. We have so as I was saying, I don't believe we have the pick, and guess what? We don't have a pick. So I'm just going to take it to the next season. I'm hoping that we can improve. Obviously, the record was very good, going 60-22. I'm just hoping that we can improve it a little bit. I'm aiming for us to go 63 wins. I'm hoping that we can improve from last season. And if we can, that would be fantastic. But I'm just not so sure we can do that. But I don't believe that we need to make many changes with this team. Of course, the team itself is doing very well. Brunson and Mikal are playing at an elite level. Mikal averaging 27, I think, last season in the playoffs. Josh Hart needs to step up, I think, a little bit on offense. And Ojinobi also needs to step up a little bit. I know he's mainly a defender, as you can see, 1.5 steals and 1.2 blocks per game. But if he could step up a little bit on the offensive end, that would be good. But I don't think we need to make too many changes here. Okay, guys, so now we're at the awards. I don't think anyone on our team won, but we did win Coach of the Year, going 62-20. My main goal for this season was to go, I believe it was 63, because last season we went 60, but we improved by 2 games, which I'm pretty happy about. And for the first round, we played the Atlanta Hawks. We take game 1. I'll take it game by game because I don't think it should be an issue. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And can we close it out? Yes, we can. Okay. So we beat the Hawks in 5. And now we play the Cavs for round 2. I'm sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. But we are in game 5, and we are down by about 11 points. I think we might lose this game, actually. And we end up losing. They tied up, so we're in game 7 now. I'm really hoping we can win this game because it's actually very important. And we are up by about 6. We're up by 11 now. I think we should win. I'm not going to jump in. And we do end up winning. I'll take you through the stats first. For our roster, Jalen Brunson is actually injured, so we're playing without Brunson for this series. But Cat is averaging 21, 11, and 3. Mikal's averaging 25, 6, and 4. Brunson averaging 31, 3, and 7. But remember, he is injured. He's out for the rest of the season. Very unfortunate. Ojinobi stepped up a little bit. He's averaging 14, 5, and 1. Josh Hart is playing okay. I think he's playing better, but not much of an increase. His rebounds per game has actually dipped by a little bit. But basically, just Mikal has stepped up and Ojinobi has stepped up. So we're playing the 6-seeded Detroit Pistons. We beat them game 1, game 2. We win game 3. Okay, could it be a clean sweep? Yes, it is. And we're on to the finals, guys, where we face Victor Wembanyama, who won MVP and is now looking to win his first championship. We're up 1-0. We're up 3-0. Sorry, 2-0. Game 4 now. We're looking to go up 3-1, but it's looking like it's going to be a tie game. Tie series. And it will be just that, yes. So they tied the series up. Mikal Bridges, I think, is injured a little bit, but very bad bench contributions. Cameron Payne only played 10 minutes, and he was one of the leading scorers. Josh Hart needs to please Josh Hart, and also Tyler Kolek. They need to shoot a little bit more. But the series is tied up. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Both Mikal is injured. No. Okay, guys, so we've made it to the finals. A couple of our players are injured. Tyler Kolek is playing big minutes, mainly because wait, hold on. I'm starting McBride. I'm not sure what the CPU is doing, but for some reason the CPU likes to play Tyler Kolek, but even in real life, I much prefer to play Miles McBride as a starting point guard, especially when Brunson is out. So we're going to simulate this game 5 with Simcast. Hopefully we can take this game. We're down by about 11. We're down quite a bit. I believe we're going to... Oh, okay. It's close game. I'm going to stop and I'm going to jump in because it is a 1-point game with about 40 seconds left. 50 seconds. We're down by 1 point, 93-92. We were down by, I believe, 11 points throughout the second quarter, I think. And it is now our ball. Okay, so now I've just switched sides, and it's Knicks ball, so hopefully we can score here. Inbounding the ball is Peyton Watson, I think. Inbounding to Mikal. They said he was out for the season. I'm not sure what's happening. Also, the Knicks just called a timeout. I'm not sure why. Let's take a look at the game stats. So Mikal is leading the Knicks with 22 points. Josh Hart has a 16-point double-double. McBride has 13 and 9. Not really many other contributions. Karl-Anthony Towns really needs to step up. A pivotal game 5, and he shot 3 of 13 and 1 of 6. So that's really not very good. I'm hoping to see Cat step up in the next game, especially if we need to win this game. Yeah, because it's game 5. We're down a little bit. Oh, nearly backcourt there. I believe he was on the line. I'm not sure what he's doing. Wasting a little bit of time, passes the ball to Mikal. Mikal looking to shoot. Back to Kolek. Kolek pump fakes. Most likely going to take a jumper. He says, give me 3, and it's off. So the Knicks really needed to score on that possession, but for some reason we weren't able to score. It's quite an unlucky bucket. Spurs have the ball, bring it up. Okay, they've missed a shot, but they got their own rebound. Devin Vassell pass it out to Fox. Fox most likely going to take the last shot. 4 seconds left. Drives by. Okay. Knicks call timeout with 13 seconds left. The Spurs really need to score in that possession if they wanted to win the game, because now the Knicks have 14 seconds and they're down by 1. So this is most likely going to be their last shot for the game. I do think the Knicks can do this. I would hope that they give the ball to someone like Mikal Bridges, who's having a pretty good game. But if they feel like they need to give it a Kolek, that might also be the option. They have a small ball lineup here. They have Mikal, Deuce, Hart. Mikal with the ball, dribbling, most likely going to take most of the time off the clock. 5 seconds left now. Sizing up, Devin Vassell, putting up the jumper. That's his shot, and he misses. Okay. This is not the shot that they should have taken, but they end up fouling Devin Vassell, who will have his 2 shots, and there's about 1 second left on the clock. The Knicks do not have a timeout, by the way, so I would hope that the Knicks can just try and heave it from around half court. Devin Vassell missed his first one, and he made the second one. Okay, so it's a 2-point game. The Knicks have about 1 second to get it in. They're going to have to shoot it now. From full court. Ooh, it nearly went in. Okay. I'm not sure why the crowd is cheering. Is that Kyrie Irving? Okay, damn. So in this universe, it looks like Kyrie Irving actually went to the Spurs, and he may be winning another championship there. But your Knicks are actually down quite a bit. We're down 3-2 in the series. I really hope we can win this next game, especially considering game 6 is a very, very important game. So we're going to simulate with Simcast. I'm hoping that we don't have to jump in. And it looks to me like a bit of a close game. We separate ourselves quite a bit, and I think we're going to take this last game, which we do by about 15 points. Josh Hart with 29. Josh Hart? Is that... Damn, Hart, I didn't even know you could explode like that. Basically a 30-point triple-double. He had 29 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Karl Anthony Towns stepped up, which is what I wanted him to do. 25 points, 9 rebounds. Mikal with 25, 2 and 2. Good contributions from both Kolek, Campaign, and Mikal Bridges. Deuce McBride. This is game 7, by the way. If we win this game, then we win the championship. I'm hoping we can win this game. We're down by about 9 points with... Okay, so it's quite a close game coming into the 4th. Late in the 4th, we end up where we're down by quite a bit. I'm hoping that we can score in these next few possessions. Okay, so we lose in game 7. Mikal with 30 points, Cat with 21, Kolek with 16, and some other good contributions. We needed Deuce McBride to step up a little bit. 4 of 10 from the field, but 1 of 6 from the 3 is just not very good. A lot of these guys are not shooting very well. 1 of 5 for Kolek, and then 1 of 6 for McBride. 1 of 5 for Precious Achiuwa. We need some of these shots to go in. Your San Antonio Spurs are NBA championships. I'm going to run it back one more season because I want to see if we can win the championship. And considering we made it to the finals in just our 2nd year of the simulation, I think we could get there. I'm going to skip past all of this. I'm just going to go to player progression just because I want to see how well the team has progressed. I'm hoping Brunson and Mikal Bridges are back and they will be able to play. Yeah, so it looks like Brunson is back. He's going up 1. Cat is there. Mikal is back. All these guys are back, so that's good. I'm hoping that we can win around 65 games. I think we may be able to improve from last season. The first season of the simulation, we won 60 games. The second season, we won 62. So this season, I'm hoping we can improve again and hopefully get to around 65. We definitely should not have lost in that first season. We should not have lost to the 76ers in the first round. That's an embarrassment, and I think we can do a lot better than a first-round exit. Obviously, you know, and I know that we can do better because we made it to the finals last season. but I think I'm just going to simulate until the trade deadline, and then I'll see if we need to make any changes. Okay, so we're here at the awards. You can pause for each award. I don't really mind. But as you can see, we went 57-25, so we dropped quite a few games compared to last season. I believe last season we went 62 and 20, and this season we went 57-25, so we lost, I think, around 5 games. But we've played the Washington Wizards, the 8th seed, in the first round, so hopefully we can win. We win game 1, they win game 2, they win game 3. Please don't be a repeat of the first season. Okay, so we're down by about 15. I think we might lose this game. Never mind, we end up coming back. Quite a close game. It's going to overtime. It's a tie game. This is very exciting. I'm going to jump in, actually. I will say I don't want this to be a repeat of the first season. In case you went around or skipped ahead from the first season, we lost to the Philadelphia 76ers in, I think, 5 games in the first round, and they were the 8th seed, so we're in quite a similar situation. This time, we are down 2-1 against the similar 8th-seeded Washington Wizards. Mikal with the ball, by the way. Dribbling, looking for his usual jumper, and he does that, and he misses quite a big break, actually. But that's an important miss, because now there's about 40 seconds left on the clock, and this Washington Wizards team is most likely going to just dribble it out. Holmgren, okay. Chet is on the Wizards by the looks of it. He misses a tough layup. Precious Achiuwa with the rebound, pass out to Kolek. Kolek bringing the ball up. We have about 30 seconds left. Trying to drive in, misses the layup, and it looks like the Wizards are going to take this up for possibly the last shot of the game. You can see us slowing it down a little bit. I swear he stepped out of bounds. Anyways, Coulibaly getting the screen from Chet, trying to drive in, and he does, and he scores a wild shot, actually. The Knicks have 10 seconds to score. Bridges is most likely going to be the person to take the last shot. Okay, dribbling around. I don't know what he's doing. He does not have much time. He's going to have to shoot it. He shoots a deep 3. Cash. No way he just made that. That's crazy. You know what they say, Mikal Bridges got ice in his veins. Yes, sir. Yeah, so this is the replay here. He has about one... Why is Cat in the way? Yeah, so he's at about half court from the logo, and he shoots it with about 1 or 2 seconds left. Yeah, so your New York Knicks win the game. 18 seconds left. I don't know why some of these Knicks fans in the crowd look so sad. Your team just won, buddy. But anyways, box score. I don't really care. Obviously, Mikal Bridges had 31. Cat had 22. Contributions from OG and Kolek, who both had 17. Precious Achiuwa with 10. I believe Jalen Brunson must be injured, because he does not seem... Yeah, I'm going to check this right now, actually, because Brunson has been injured. He was injured last season, and he's injured this season again as well. Yeah, so he has a right finger fracture. He's going to be out for 1 or 2 weeks. And Josh Hart has a severe ankle sprain. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. So this is not very good, actually. 2 of our key players are out. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I'm going to just simcast game 5. Knicks hopefully can win this game. Yep, and it looks like we will. I didn't realize it was so close. Mikal with 26, Cat with 21 and 15. Good contributions. OG, who had 20. Kolek with 15 and 20. Kolek seems like a pretty good player, actually. Pretty solid contributor. We should hope to win this game, because then we move on to the second round. We're currently up 3-2, so hopefully, and we do. I'm sorry, I should have won, but I should have jumped in, but it's a 1-point game. We end up winning. Cat with 19 and 17. Good contributions generally. Mikal had 18. Kolek had 17, 12 from OG, and 11 from McBride. Yeah. Move on to the second round, where we will play the the Indiana Pacers. Game 1, they win. Game 1, we win game 2. We win game 3. Yes, we win game 4. Okay, so we need to win this last game. Game 5, we end up winning. So now we're on to the conference finals. This is the second season in a row we've made the conference finals. We're down 1-0 to the 7th seed. We're up. We're tied 1-1. We're down 2-1. We're tied again. I'll simcast this game. This is game 5, by the way. yeah, we're going to win this game. I'm not really interested in jumping in. We won by about 45 points. Brunson is back with 33. Mikel at 27, Cat 27, OG at 13. Hart had 19 and 10. Precious Achua at 13 and 11. Good contributions from everyone, honestly. I'm happy to see that everyone's working together to help win the game. Game 6 on the way. Knicks are looking to take a 4-2 series lead. I do believe we're going to lose this game, though, because we're down by about 20 points. And, yeah, we will lose this game. So it's going back to, I think, New York, maybe, for Game 7. Okay, my fault. I keep making these mistakes, but basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go Simcast, but I ended up simulating the round by accident, so that's my fault. Anyways, we're facing the 8th-seeded Sacramento Kings, who somehow make it to the finals. And we're basically looking to win this game here, 2-0. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. Okay, that's good. I'll simulate this last game with Simcast because I'm hoping that we can win this game. I'm also hoping we can jump in. But it looks like it is going to be an easy win for your New York Knicks. We win 102-130. We win by about 30 points. Brunson with 29. Mikel had 28. Yabusele, he had 26 points, which is very good. He's averaging 7 points in the playoffs. I believe this is his first. Yeah, this is his first year. But Cat with 14 and 9. I'm telling you, this Carlton Towns guy, I think he needs to be a little bit more confident. Only taking 8 shots is not very good. Obviously, he made 5 of them, so that's good. I mean, Tylak with 10 and 5. Sorry, Kolak with 10 and 5, not Tolak. Hart with 9 and 6. And Precious Achua with 7 and 3, and a couple other good contributions. New York Knicks have won the championship. Mikal Bridges is your finals MVP. Brunson is still the greatest Knick of all time. And that's about it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.